Hi, everybody. So, I wanted to come on here and just do a live with just me and, well, not a live, but a video because I've come to realize that there is a lot of hateful people out there. I've not been on TikTok very long, and I just decided to do it for one, for myself, and two, for other people that are maybe struggling like me, and give them a place to go that they can come and be safe and feel safe and not have hate. And I tell you, every time I go live, and I'm sure that a lot of people do it, but or have it done to them. Just so many haters. Like, people come on there and say hateful stuff. I don't know how that little video or how the little box just randomly comes up, but people chime in while you're doing live or whatnot and say hateful stuff. Like, I've had a few people um say different things, and I'm not on here to be like, oh, I cried about it or nothing like that, because I'm pretty strong person, and I've gone through some shit and I've put myself through some shit. But uh just the things that they were saying was like, wow, it's pretty hateful, especially for people that don't even know me, because if you did know me, then you would know that, one, I probably am kind of uncomfortable in my own skin, because I have never, besides when I was 15 and had my thyroid removed, um, I've never been heavy really in life. I've I've been a decent weight, and being older, I've been struggling a lot. Plus, I have hypothyroidism, so that don't help. And now I have a heart condition that truly doesn't help. So, um, here's a message for you guys that troll. Like, you should just go find other trolls or something, and maybe you guys could all get together and be perfect together, because there's a lot of us that aren't claiming to be perfect. Like, I do not live in a perfect world, but I am trying to make myself um be better in different areas of my life. And I'm sorry you might not be doing the same thing, but um I'm just here for support, and to maybe support other people that are struggling or going through or have gone through the same similar things that I have. Um yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just say that. And I get kind of I guess it would be a little shy or whatnot, because I'm not used to, like, having people, and I don't know how many people come in, um but it looks like a lot. And so I know everybody's watching me, and I get nervous. That's the word, nervous. um I used to not be that way, but I don't know. Things change as you get older and things start to unfold, And I've realized that I'm, I'm just a girl in this great big world, and I'm doing the very best I can in certain situations. I've had a lot fall on my lap, and I've been stressed out, and um I thought, through all the chaos and all the ups and downs, um let me challenge myself. Let me go on TikTok and maybe, you know, create my own niche and maybe help the next person. And I know a lot of people don't suffer in the same aspects as I do, but I do have a wide variety of things that, I have experienced and have a lot of experience in. Um, I just do. Um, I've lived a very full life. I'm not done yet, and God willing, I get some more years to watch my grandchild grow up. But with that being said, I would I would at least like to see, one person get something out of it. Um, besides myself, of course. Uh, but I'm just me, and I'm raw, and I'm real. I don't see things half empty. I see them half full for the most part. Um, I'm 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 very cutthroat. I'm a realistic person. Um, I do have times of weakness, and I do have times where I do feel beat up, and sometimes just so challenged that I can't take it. And I say that, and but I I do, you know, appreciate everybody that comes and hears me, and you know watches me be nervous talking. um I'm just, like I said, I'm just a girl in this great big world, and i have I have times of feeling alone, uh being alone. I have times where I'm not alone or don't feel all alone. I have I do have a husband. He has his, he works, and he has his own little side thing he does too. A lot of woodworking and stuff. So I've gotten to learn a few things on that aspect in the things he's doing, and he makes a lot of beautiful things. And so I've been learning a lot. He learns a lot from me and my crafting and canning, and um, because I feed him really good, uh, and he loves my cooking, and I'm always trying new recipes and trying new things. Uh, I grew up on like the same menu, it seemed like, every week, and I wasn't gonna live that way in life. And so I'm definitely one that tries different recipes. And he's like my guinea pig, and he's okay with it because it's not ever been bad. Well, there was this one time, we all had those times, but nonetheless, uh, I don't cook from a box. That'll kill you. Um, it's not hard to do stuff from scratch if you know what you're doing. And if you don't, the YouTube will has a million videos for everything that you can go and go and look at and watch and learn from. So yeah, uh, I see quite a few people being lazy and cooking out of boxes, and that is not love. That is not love. That is putting your family in harm's way. All the stuff, the sodium and all that. But I'm not here to judge. I just let you know that eventually it's going to harm them. They're going to have health problems. So that's all I'm saying, and that's a proven fact. But yeah, so in my little oasis, I I do canning, and I do bird watching. Um, I have a lot of different birds and squirrels, and I've made and have had boxes made for them. And um, I have a beautiful, beautiful yard, front and back. And I have this she shed where I keep all my stuff. But I try to, you know, I get up and I pray. I have my coffee and I pray. And I am Christian, but I believe in all religions. I am a universal type of person. Um, I prefer Christian, it fits me, but I do not put down other people's religion. And just like I wouldn't want someone to do that, with my religion and my preference. Um, I am not racist. Um, and I said it like that because I had a few people um, chime in with the little voice box when I was live, and they were saying that they hate this type of person or that type of person, and it was just like, what? And this one guy was like, you gotta hate somebody, you gotta hate somebody, you can't say you don't. And I said, yeah, I hate pedophiles, and anyone that personally knows me would know that. But now everybody knows that. I I think they should do away with them. There should be no reason for them to, uh, especially if they're caught, to come out. That's just me, and that's how I feel. Um, but I am universal. I love all races, nationalities. There's something that we can definitely learn from every culture, every we have enough hate in the world to be hating on one particular race. We do. We're supposed to be America and be united, and there shouldn't be division. I it's too bad, and it's reality. I get that, but we shouldn't. I think our ancestors went through enough for us to come this far to not hate each other. That's my take on it. Everybody in our past are at my age, our parents, our grandparents, our great grandparents. Everybody has been through something, and I just don't see why we should continue to, how do I say that? I mean, just continue the division and hate and all that. Maybe I'm living in a perfect, or an unrealistic world, but I don't feel like I am, because if everybody just cared about each other maybe more, then, and about other people's feelings and how things, you know, might hurt the next person, because not everybody's weak and not everybody's strong. So, that's just my take on it. Again, I'm a universal type of person, and um, I I I will call you out. I really will. And I have many times. A lot of people don't like me because of it. And look at these birds on the back porch. It's crazy. They come and peek in the window at me when I'm in this room. It's the weirdest thing. They're like little stalkers. Um, but yeah, I I just I don't I maybe from my experiences in life and stuff, stemming back from when I was younger. um I didn't grow up in the best way, and I was traumatized over and over and over as a child. I was physically beat and mentally tortured, and I wasn't allowed to have any type of love, feelings, care. I I I didn't get raised with that. Um I was emotionally and mentally cut off. My mom was my caregiver, and she was my abuser. And she did not give me much of anything other than anger and um, a cut off childhood. And with that, I had to learn all things when I got older, because I really didn't know how to um, relate to a lot of people. But since I'm being raw and honest, I did get my voice, and I learned that I wasn't gonna take no shit off anybody. I I did fight a little bit there for a moment's time, and I've been in a few fights through life, but all for good reasons. And sometimes people will call you out, or you know want to just fight because they hate on you. um the only time I've ever really been big was when I was 15, getting ready to have this surgery. I have hypothyroidism, and I had cancer, and they had to cut it out. And with that, I eventually lost weight after, but I've never really, other than I blew up uh, coming out of prison, and then I got back to a normal weight. But recently, well, last year around this time, I started gaining a few pounds, and then I was like, oh no. So then I went to a specialized diet, and I ended up having a heart attack. And so now I'm on a weight loss um, journey, so that I can get back down to that comfortable self that I know and love. Um, I'm not comfortable in my own skin right now because I am a little heavier. Well, I'm chunky, um, and I don't like it. It's uncomfortable for me. And that's because I'm used to being a certain size and a certain weight and having a certain body type. And it's not the one I'm wearing now. So anyway, I thought, I'll do this video just so I can give you an idea of where I'm coming from. So I've been in prison. I've had my children in foster care. They've been taken away from me. Um, I've been to jail. I've been to prison because of foolish things I did, following other people. But no one had a gun to my head. I did sell drugs, and I got sent to a place that I really needed to be at, and definitely off the streets because I was not doing the right thing, and ultimately lost my children. They were just getting ready to be teenagers. And so those teenage years I spent in prison and they spent being raised by other people. And so therefore there's a lot of guilt there. But coming out of prison and reconnecting, it's been bittersweet. But as the years have, been going by, I've learned even more. And not just about myself, but about them, and how we connect now, which is cool. I do wish that I connected better with my son and that he was more forgiving, and we had a relationship, but we really don't. We don't really have a relationship. He'll come for holidays with everybody else, but as far as like maybe one-on-one time, it started out that way, but I have boundaries. And no matter if you're my kid or not, I will not ever, I don't care what I've done in my past or what I do now, I will never allow anybody to disrespect me. Nope. I wasn't raised like that, and I surely ain't gonna let someone else disrespect me. Kids these days, telling their parents to shut up, oh, that would have, that just didn't happen back when I was younger. No. And if it did, they really got it. I just, I can't relate to parents right now. Because some are good. Some are good, and some give their kids a little what for, when they act crazy or act up. And that I think is a very effective. But some of these parents letting their children, like, act fools or smack them or cuss them. No. I can't be with that. Mm-mm. I just cannot be with that. Mm-mm.